Get me.
Man.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Awesome possum.
Yeah.
Rafflecopter.
Rafflecopter.
What the fuck?
I forgot about that.
What does that mean? Is that rolling off the floor laughing as a helicopter?
Yeah,
That's
literally.
so magically fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, welcome to the internet pre-2009.
Oh my fucking god. I'm
It
glad
was,
I wasn't there. I was looking at porn on the internet. That's the only use of internet I have for me at that time was porn.
2009.
Yeah, loading it on the PSP.
Pretty cool.
Real slow.
Real slow. When you got it though, it was when you finally got it, it was worth it.
Dude, I think about that sometimes. I think about like if I went back to my PSP and found like what I had on there, like adult material wise.
Yeah.
I bet it would be so fucking. I bet it wouldn't even get a remote response from me now. I am so positive of that.
Understandable. I mean,
I'm just
fucking
an
back
adult
in the
now.
day,
Quite adult taste.
I get like
Yeah.
a Sports Illustrated magazine. I'd be all right. The swimsuit edition. They'd be like
The Sports Illustrated
Yeah,
swimsuit.
they'd be
You
like,
sound like
yeah.
a fucking old person.
That sincerely, that puts so many years between you and me
Yes.
in a way that doesn't really make sense if you count the actual year, because we're not really that
Well,
far
not that,
off.
but then at the same time we are though. Like as far as when I grew up with dial-up, it wasn't worth it yet. It wasn't worth the
I guess so,
time
yeah.
to pull up a picture. Pull up pictures suck.
Dude,
So-
that's what it was on the PSP, man. I would wait for this picture to load, and like maybe I would see
Yeah.
like a low resolution pussy, and I'd be like, oh man,
Yeah.
that's
It wasn't
the
until
stuff.
DVD, MP3s and MP4s really started taking off. That's when I was like, oh shit, because now I'm just loading hundreds of files onto one disc. You know, it'd take a long time to do, but then I'm set now because there's so much I
Yeah.
can cycle through. I plop it in. My mom got me a DVD player for Christmas and also gave me Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So this was like 2000, whenever it came out, whenever the DVD came out, right? And I used that DVD for porn more than I did movies, because I just made all this cool shit, you know. And I really hope my mom never found that shit. One time, she cleaned my room because sometimes I would let it get too messy, and then she would get mad and clean it. And the disc, I left the porn disc in the DVD player. Thing is, though, she didn't say anything to me, and the DVD was on top of the DVD player, so she took it out. And maybe I'm just
man.
thinking she was too much of a boomer to understand what she was looking at because it was
I think
files.
she knew it. I think she knew what she was looking at.
Maybe, but she's the type of person that probably would have just taken it. She would have taken it like, say, I bought this this toy gun. It was a Desert Eagle. And the problem with it was you put batteries in it and it made a Desert Eagle noise. And I also sawed off the orange tip. So this was fucking dope. So instead of like talking to me about it, she just fucking threw it away. She just threw it away. And I'm like, this is my hard-earned money. I spent $10 fucking on that. And I used to make $10 a week on allowance when I was a kid.
That was an entire week's pay, dude.
100%. It was fucking
That's 1/4
slave
of
labor.
rent.
Derek, that is such a bad idea.
Of course, in hindsight.
Such a bad idea, dude. That
In
is
hindsight, I was probably like 7 or something.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
No, not at all.
Hindsight or foresight, no.
Kids that played with guns, I never understood that. I just never wanted to be around them. And
I
then
mean,
the
they were
one
fake
time I thought it was a
guns.
fake gun, I literally went into my uncle's bedroom. So I went to uncle's bedroom, I opened his closet because he had like all the comics. That was my Uncle Joe. He was like the cool uncle. He had all the comics. He played like ball. He played like D&D and shit like that. I went in his room, found his real ass gun, went outside and showed my grandma. Grandma, look, it's heavier than a toy one's. And she was just, her face just sank. She was like, why is there a gun in the fucking house? She like pulled my uncle aside. She's like, why is there a gun in the fucking house? I let you stay here for a month, so you get back on your feet. You got a fucking gun in the house. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now? He's like, get out. You're moving out tonight.
Damn, you got him kicked out, bro.
I got him kicked out. Yeah, he didn't hold it against me. He was like, it was cool, wasn't it? I was like, yeah, it was super cool.
I wish I could be. I would be such a piece of shit time traveler, man. I wish I could go back to that moment just to be at that party and just to see little Kingston with a gun, just so I could remark to a perfect stranger at that party, being like, "Man, starting them early." And then leave, and then just leave, and then just blank out into a different timeline.
Hell yeah,
that is crazy.
That's all you want your time travel for.
Yeah. Just that's crazy. You just like homed in on some guy's gun, and then showed it to someone.
I showed it to my grandma. I didn't have the clip. The clip wasn't inside of it. Obviously, the clip was inside of it. That would have been way different. That would have been way different,
dude. You would be gone, dude. That's how. I think that's how most. I'm pretty sure
because little kids actually do that. Little kids, they literally look down the barrel. I've seen it happen so many times. It's terrifying.
Yeah, because they think it's like a straw or something.
They're like, "Where'd this go?" And then bam, that's it. There.
Yeah, I guess if you don't understand what a gun, like even when I was young, when I was old enough to understand what a gun is, it just almost feels like naturally don't put yourself in front of. It was like a knife. I've never. There was only one time I almost like stabbed myself, right? Because I was opening something with the knife pointing towards me. And then that was the lesson I ever, I was whatever doing it the wrong way and not outward.
Yeah.
And that was enough for me to like kind of, I think it poked my shirt and then I learned forever. And I feel like just seeing what guns can do on television was already enough for me to be like, I don't want this thing pointed in my face, even if it was like, I don't know. If
what an average gun does on television is usually like, it's funny when you think about it because on TV, guns do way worse shit than they do in real life. Outside of like shotguns and stuff.
No.
Like,
handguns do way worse.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about. I don't even think it stops at handguns. I think it's most guns, with the exception of maybe shotguns, because you're not going to see like it's not Gears of War. You know what I mean? It's not like a fountain of fucking blood or like explosions in your fucking flesh or anything.
Yeah,
but it's like it's. So, like, to me, it's like media that I would consume made them seem so insanely dangerous that I was like, I'm not going anywhere near this shit. I want nothing to do with it.
The first time I went shooting, the first time I ever went like shooting ever in my life, I was like handling a pistol, and I really realized the weight of a pistol, and then I realized how not much the trigger weighs. People are like, it's like 3 pounds or something like that. I'm like, it's not. That's not 3 pounds. My fingers are not that strong. And I was
your fingers. I mean, no, your fingers.
I was spraying the
3 pounds
fuck out
is
of
not,
that pistol. I was like, it cannot
3
be
pounds. 3 pounds is not that. That sounds about right. Like, have you ever done those? What is it? Those
the stress things.
But no, not the stress.
The fingers of your fingers that you pull it in.
Well, yeah, it's like an exercise thing for your knuckles, or not for your knuckles, but for your hands, and you can actually like
you can adjust the grip.
You can adjust the grip, and like 3 pounds sounds about right for like how hard it is to pull a trigger. It's not that
feel
much.
Like 3 pounds up. Even at 16, it didn't feel like 3 pounds at all.
3 pounds is not much for 16 either. I gotta say.
And I was like, this is fucking nothing. And then I was just spraying into the range, and I was like, this is insane. And then I felt like God. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I do I like shooting, man. Like I like it.
Right? It's supposed to be convenient and easy. Otherwise, like, you put the safety on so it doesn't do anything. Then once it's off, it should be very easy to use it. Otherwise, what's the point, right? So I mean,
like, hey, stop shooting, and I was like, who are you talking to? Do you know who I am right now? And that scared me.
I do find it kind of nice, but also a little bit surprising that there aren't more. Because you always hear about people saying they want to be suicided by cops or they want to go out and do something crazy. And then how all of them go to like a fucking school or something instead of just going to a range where you'll get Swiss cheesed immediately. Like, isn't that the point?
I mean, why don't you just go in front of a cop? That's the thing that, to me, I don't understand. Like, why not just go in front of the police station?
Or jump in front of a train or some shit.
It's
like, don't hurt anybody.
There's
don't get
a lot
involved.
easier ways to go out. I just feel like if you want people to, a cop, go in front of a police station. But also I feel like a gun range is, because those are where those were the
Just
gun nuts
dive,
hang out.
just dive in front of the.
Like if you move too fast, you'll probably just be shot by everybody. Like if you just move too fast, like say if you're at the range and you turn around too quick, probably everybody would just assume, and everyone would just shoot you.
Especially
You
the
just-
people there because they want to do it. They want to do it.
That's
They're there
crazy
for
to
it.
just grab a gun and then just like turn around real quick and start screaming.
You just really had to
man.
piss when they all shot you. You just really had to pee.
You start you're like passing a kidney stone.
oh my god!
And then
that
you're
probably has
fucking
happened.
minced. And they're like,
What-
"My
what
bad,
if we
boy.
learn-
You moved too quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you 10 times."
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on to some. Let's get some questions over here.
Oh, why
let's
not?
let's move on to the audience questions. There's not much going on. I assume. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? There might be something. Maybe they'll find Mama JF.
Yeah,
And then it'll all be bulk. But we got a bunch of questions here from our lovely audience over at patreon.com/thesnarktank. Remember, you can go over there and pledge just a little of $1 and you get ad-free access, early access, all that shit, man. So go on over there. Or you can not, and you can suffer in whatever puerile existence you're currently fucking rolling around in. I saw an orangutan at a zoo that probably had more fucking... I'm sorry, I'm getting... I have to breathe a little bit, sorry.
all right.
Let's move in. I got really angry at the audience. I understood that's not fair, but
What is wrong with you, dude?
let me breathe. Hold on.
Understand, man.
It's this army hat. It's
It's starting to seep into your brain.
it's like the haunted mask.
It's like the cowl from freaking from our remake, where it makes you racist immediately as you put it on.
Oh, right. It's another.
Oh
good,
yeah, that's right.
It's another good Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, shout out to the extra ammo videos that we do, or
You
not
should
videos.
pay us more
whatever.
money to watch them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Fuck your family. Fuck your paycheck. Fuck you. Come on over to Patreon.com.
Is that a Danimals yogurt? You fucking.
It's not,
It's not
Danimals,
a Danimals, you
bitch.
fucking moron. You
Activia.
I was like, you fucking Danimal drinking bastard. Get out of here,
You
you fucking
think
child.
Danimals would have such a paltry, depressing green on their fucking?
I can't even tell that's green.
Activia.
Honestly, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you're colorblind. You're one
What?
of the
Really?
You're one of the
Partially, yeah.
He's invalid. Yeah,
Did we ever discuss that before?
I don't think so. Actually, on the podcast, we've made fun. We have all made fun of him in person a lot for this.
Huh. So
Because
what?
it's like, haha, you're fucking stupid, and you don't know you can't see half the fucking beauty of the world. But whatever.
Do you know I made a guy discover that he not colorblind, but he sees colors incorrectly?
I made a guy colorblind
Like,
once.
oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
I was working for a 7-Eleven distribution center, right? And we
it was
would deal with the
Kingston.
coffees first, and the coffees were labeled with different colors. And we always started with the green ones, the decaf coffees first. And so I told the guy, because I was just a position above him, hey, grab the green ones. And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, grab the green coffees. Like, we start with
What
that.
do you?
And then
What
he was-
do you mean?
And then he was like, do you mean the blue ones? And I was like, no, we don't have fucking blue ones. What are you talking about? Like, go. And then he was so confused, and I don't know how he went through his entire, like, he was probably 18, 19. How he never figured this out? Like, no one corrected him?
What did he think so you mean you're telling me he went to Spider-Man and saw the Green Goblin covered in blue and was like, this is fine.
what do they
I'm
call
not going to
the-
ask any questions about this.
Why he blue?
That's crazy.
Why did they call him the... That's stupid. Why is he not the blue goblin?
He just silently thought to himself, man, I'm so much smarter than these fucking Hollywood these directors. He fucking named this guy the Green Goblin. He's obviously blue. What a fucking dunce.
No, it does not make sense
man.
at all. Like, if you think about it, that scenario that happened, it made no sense to me. I was like, there's no way. I asked him, are you fucking with me? Because I thought he was, but he was serious. I don't know, man.
That's crazy, man.
I don't know how
Colorblind-
you make it in life that way.
You know what's an interesting statistic that I read recently?
Yeah.
90% of all colorblind people are psychopaths.
That sounds plausible, actually.
That's
Like
real.
thoroughly
Yeah.
colorblind or like partially colorblind?
Partially. Even it's included in the spectrum, I think.
Yeah, let's say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That makes a
let's-
lot of sense.
Let's say that.
That makes a lot of sense.
it's real. Anyway,
before we move on, I just want to say something to Kingston real quick. I just saw something for the first time. It's just Baldur's Gate 3 related, where they used the owlbear as a meteor, like a meteorite.
Oh yeah,
Have
they
you
can
seen
jump
that?
in on people. Yeah, they can land where people are.
I never saw that, and now I'm gonna boot up the game again just to do that.
Did you got the owlbear, right? Little cub, and he grew up on you.
Yes,
right?
but like the thing is, I never knew you could just weaponize the owlbear as a fucking meteor. Like just
get
get
him
it
as a
really
summon.
high and then have it do 4 figures of damage.
It's pretty crazy.
All right,
Speaking of
go
that, I
ahead.
just fully beat the game. Finally, I finally for the first time beat the game. Like I think night before last.
That's how many hours do you put into the game?
Like 85.
85?
Yeah, one playthrough.
Right,
I did everything. I did everything I could have done that playthrough though. Like I couldn't do anything else.
Right.
Did you
that's
save
why-
the gnome? Did you save the gnomes? Or did you blow them up?
I saved them.
I saved everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I saved them. Second playthrough, I completely. I mean, my chaotic playthrough, I completely skipped them. I didn't even give a shit about them.
Did you even go there? Did you even stop the what you call it?
Fuck
You didn't stop
no.
the
I just went
robots?
on. I went the fastest way and just went on a path of killing as many people as I can. It was very difficult until the point where if I want to truly do that and kill everyone, I think I have to just mod it because it's too hard to be by yourself and really try to like kill everybody. It's so hard. It's so fucking hard. But please continue, Chris. I just
no, it's good.
yeah.
I love killing people in video games.
I mean, isn't
try
it
to
great?
clarify that.
Isn't it
try
kind
to
of great?
clarify that.
Speaking of that, I just downloaded Prototype
Let's go, because we were just talking about that shit, right?
because it's been a meme. I've been joking about it with. I've been busting Colin's balls on Sacred Symbols. I keep saying like Horizon's good and all this stuff is Infamous is fine, but it's got nothing on Prototype.
I think
And he
Infamous is
gets
a better
so
game.
upset.
I think Infamous is
Prototype's
a better
so fun.
game, but I think Prototype is very fun. Though.
Prototype is so fun.
Prototype is sick, man.
They're different kinds of games. Prototype is
They're
more
very-
of a
they're
They
very
are, but
different
they
also,
did
yeah.
compete with each other, which I thought was kind of bizarre.
It was weird. It was like
Because-
Bioshock Infinite and The
because
Last
they
of
were-
Us. It was like this weird like comparison that was like I don't know why they're comparing. I guess because they're open world third person superhero kind of games, but like they're so different. But Prototype was like the ultimate. I love that game.
Prototype
Yeah,
is
just-
fun. I
the
love
guy
I love
just didn't-
jumping out of a window and just falling down and blowing up.
I remember a move. I remember
Yeah.
a move in that game where I can't remember if I'm making this up or not, but like I swear to God, you can grab a person, run, and jump and put them under you like a skateboard and sand them into paste
I don't
until
think-
they're gone.
I don't
I
remember
swear
that.
to God,
I don't
I
remember
feel
that.
like this is absolutely fucking real. Unless this has like been Berenstein Baird or like. So let me ask you. Kingston might be. I'm gonna ask Kingston last because I feel like he might already know this answer because he's intrinsically kind of not intrinsically, but he's just more into this scene than probably either of us.
Mm-hmm.
But do you remember the Pokemon Onyx?
Yes.
How do you spell Onyx?
Well, I know how to spell the element onyx, the rock.
How do you spell the Pokemon's name?
Pokemon? Oh my god.
Yeah,
So it's not.
just on your base instinct,
Well,
like from what you remember. First go. Don't even think about it too much. Just say what you feel like it was spelled like.
O.
I know this because I just caught one.
You thought it was ONYX, right?
It's IX.
Dude, it's IX. I swear
IX.
to God, for the longest time, I really
just caught
did.
one. I just caught one. That's why I know though. That's the reason why I know. I just caught one.
Exactly. That's why I didn't ask you first.
Yeah.
Because I knew. I figured you would know or have at least interacted with Pokemon in a way that would have put you in tune with this information.
Yeah, it's
quicker
weird
than
shit.
me. But but dude, I swear to God, I remember my whole life like just remembering it spelled with YX.
I just assume it would be because like why would it not be? Stupid.
You would assume
fucking-
it, but that's how Pokemon is. It's like they take like real, like some things are just real shit up other things' names and like letter difference.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, all right,
it just
dope.
It just bothers me because I was just like, dude, I would have lost if I was on like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I would have lost like all my fucking money on that bet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have been like,
Brazenly,
no fucking
too.
way.
You
Like
lost it
brazenly,
brazen-
I would have been dancing. I would have whipped my pee out and like spun it around. Like,
Is there helicoptering? YX.
dude, I was so convinced that it was YX. I went and looked for it because I saw somebody being like, "How do you remember spelling it?" I was like, "No, this can't be real." I looked it up and sure enough, yeah, it's ONIX.
Yeah,
crazy.
You prefacing that question though. Obviously, I was like, okay, well then it's not YX then. But I was just like,
I guess, yeah.
But I was still
yeah.
like, I definitely thought it was before you said that.
Yeah. You would assume.
Yeah, like why it's Onyx. I mean, like
Many
the
such
fucking
How
cases.
Arbok's
like
name is not spelled with a C for some reason, even though it's supposed to be Cobra backwards. And it's spelled with a K. It's like, why is it spelled with a K?
You know what? I think that's why I thought every time I sometimes fuck up when I'm spelling Cobra Kai. For some reason, I want to spell Cobra with a K, and I think it is because of that. I think it's because of Arbok.
And like, I was like, it's Cobra,
Cobra
spelled backwards. I was like,
well, like
is
not
this Cobra
really.
spelled with a C? And they're like,
It
yeah.
is.
So it's not Cobra backwards.
It's-
It's K-bra. It's
Yeah.
K-obra.
K-Obra?
It's K-obra.
Or is it like, silent K, like in English for whatever reason, so it's just Obra? Is that it?
Cobra.
Because what is that?
man.
Why do we have... I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into English. I hate it.
We're
I hate it.
we're Americans. You wouldn't know. Ask one of the fucking limey bastards back over that
Yeah,
way.
that is so true. Like knife? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? Why is it
Kniff.
knife? What is that? What is kniff?
Kniffy.
Can we say that now? Oi, kniffy. I would rather say that. I would way rather say that than just have
They
it.
call
definitely rather
knives.
not.
They call big knives javelins over there. Dead
you
serious.
know what's-
not
but you
kidding.
know what's-
not
but you know what's-
kidding, like a big ass knife's a javelin.
Like it's an actual...
They call real dead serious. I'm not
You know
kidding.
what's
people, dude.
we talk about that, but at the same time, like if someone, like realistically speaking, Kingston, if I if I gave you a shopping list and I wrote, "Yo, get me a knife," and I wrote N-I-F-E, you would immediately think so little of me. It's insane.
Like, why is oh yeah, because that's how it is. But it's still stupid the way it is.
Yeah, I guess.
It would
Let me get a niffy.
Niff.
All right. So let me see. Which one do we want to start out with? Big Uncle Fungus wrote in.
Damn.
Fungy.
All right, relax. he says, "Hello, the most inclusive podcast." Parentheses, assuming you don't own a vagina. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm trying. Working on it.
We're working on it. Yeah.
We like girls here.
Yeah, but we
But
don't
they're
have
not talking.
female. We don't have female representation on this.
Working on
show.
inverting my penis.
We gotta get a female guest. eventually.
We should-
We
just-
haven't... Yeah. Oh,
That's
wait.
true. It's been a minute.
Yeah, we've only had Chew.
Yeah.
I think that's it. But that barely counts. You know, she's not like we got to get one of those.
barely.
We
gotta
had
get one
Lily.
of-
We had Lily.
Because
Lily's a
she's like
girl.
one of the boys. Oh yeah, Lily did do the
yeah, we
on the
did have
100.
Lily, yeah.
Damn, that was fucking 70-something episodes ago. Holy shit.
Lily's-
That's crazy.
we got to get some other. I know another girl we can get on the podcast. Another good one.
Yeah, I want one. I want a girl. No, let's get someone who's just like who we normally wouldn't talk to.
Sniper
Like, so-
Wolf.
Right after Jack's films.
And after Jackie gets Sniper Wolf.
That's actually perfect.
That'd
That
be
would actually be a
hilarious.
perfect guess.
Yeah. Anyway, he wrote in. He
I'm a
says
messenger.
yeah, just shoot your shot.
Yeah.
He says he wrote in. He says everyone is well aware of the power of gay covers. However,
Right.
do you think you would ever diversify, perhaps cripple covers or corpse up covers of Smash Mouth? Keep it classy. I don't know, man.
classy, I like
I don't know. I don't think. Some
Well, I'm
cripple
secretly
covers.
gay.
I'm sure
That's
there's.
why I do gay covers. I'm secretly gay.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why
I'm-
I'm doing gay.
Yeah, I am crippled technically, like emotionally. I think.
Yeah,
but I
right.
don't know if I can. I don't know if I can justify making like I don't know what.
It's not-
It's difficult.
There's
to
not a
do that.
community of that though. It's,
Yeah, they're not. There's no cripple pride parade. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I would love to see
it
that.
would be fucking
also,
great.
I would
the
love
thing
to
is
see
that
that.
the crippled bars just don't flow as well as the gay ones do.
I don't even know of crippled bars.
Yeah, I
Gay
don't even-
bars just flow. Gay bars just flow. They're good and gay and they go. Good gay go. That's it.
But yeah, so what people like some people, and I don't know if we talked about this before, but it's been said like people ask like, well, why is this so funny? Because there's some people who think it's disrespectful. But I think it's just simply because some of the stuff that we talk about in those gay covers or whatever, there are communities of this that actually exist. These people like that, so we talk about WeHo, for example, West Hollywood. There are communities and there are parties within those communities where they get down like those songs. And it's so
Yeah, man.
wild to think about when you think about like how supremely gay some people are, like how they really embrace it.
Supreme.
Like,
well, the thing
how
about it too is that it's just like
wildly
it's
gay
funny
some people
because dude, let's be real. Like, there's a lot of music that is just like it is just as fucking
100%.
like it is just as
Homoerotic,
unabashedly
yeah.
like
All
Not
Lil Kim's
homoerotic.
music.
I was gonna say.
All
I was
Lil
gonna
Kim's
say.
music.
Dude, I was gonna say the opposite. I was gonna say like, dude, there's so much music that's just like. Just heterosexual like that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, man, bounce on my pussy, like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking
Bounce
just
on my pussy.
Bounce on my pussy. Like, it's just all this stuff, and I listen to it sometimes. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. This is a song, and so we were just like, man, it would be funny if
slop on my
just
knob,
just the
on
funny
the cob. Check in with me,
just the
and do
reversal
your
of it.
job.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is funny to me.
yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't know, man, like. The flamboyance in the gay community and all that stuff, all that wild stuff, and like we see it demonstrated at Pride a lot. It's so fun, and essentially, it just to me, it's like an homage to that shit. Like, if we're being real, it's just like it's like akin to that. It's like picture those people that are living their best lives, and then it's a song now. Now Metallica's embracing it. It's picture Metallica at Pride Month. That's basically what we're doing. You know, right? It's like,
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do. Metallica gonna try Pride Month.
Even just thinking about like I'm actually like racking my brain trying to find crippled bars, and I can't think of any.
it's hard, man. I mean, like Donovan would have done it.
Donovan would have been. Yeah. It's a shame.
R.I.P. to GOAT, man.
Yeah.
Are we sure he's?
Can you imagine? That would be so. It would be so him, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Like, I just
we
feel like he
warned
was,
you.
I don't know, man. I feel like
Stop.
No. I mean, realistically speaking, I'll put it this way: the distance between like Michael Jordan and a dead person is very vast. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like Donovan was pretty close, like most of the time. So like I wonder if there's. So I'm just saying, like, I wonder if there's like a way to just maybe like coax him back a little bit, because it's not that far, you know. Like it's not that far of a just come on, all right, you did it, you died, or let's come on.
Do you think like a couple of just maybe
I feel like if you just
shocks,
I think if you just hooked up a stud finder
therapy.
to him. If you just put a stud finder on him and just poured water on it, I think it'd be enough of a jolt.
And then
just
bam, he's back in that fight. He's big.
oh shit!
You know, God of War, where Atreus is the thing with the little knife. He's like,
oh yeah, when he fucking gives.
Exactly. Yeah. Bring him back.
Stop stabbing me, boy.
R.I.P. Donovan. We
boy,
miss you.
stop stabbing me in my chest with these weird rocks, boy.
It just hurts.
Okay. Indie Butterknife on YouTube wrote in. Last question, drum for me in a bit. Or drop, I think he meant to say. Or drum? What the fuck is a drum? DROM? Whatever. I don't know. I'm starting to like. The issue with typos now is I'm not sure if it's slang or not.
Yeah, because
You know
the
what I mean?
M's not that close to P, so
Yeah, it's not
kind of
close
like,
enough to P to be a mistake. Anyway, I was looking down at my keyboard to make sure. Last question drop from me in a bit. Insurance be sucking me dry, and not in the fun way.
No,
I feel
No
Yeah.
problem, bro. Come back when you're ready. Or actually, no, wait. No, we have a new policy where if you leave, we take the podcast away from you on free feeds.
Yeah.
So sorry.
You can either get your legs broke or the podcast taken
Yeah,
away.
either you pay for your insurance or you pay for the show. You can't have both. Sorry.
Make your choice, Mickey.
Yeah, I'm not even going to read your question. Let's move on. He says, what's one societal trap you'd want to get rid of? Mine is cars. Expand public transportation and make cities walkable. I can't stand how necessary cars are in so many parts of the world. It really infuriates me. I don't mind having a car. I like having a car. I like having the freedom to drive like a really long distance. That's cool. But like needing it to get like groceries and shit, or like just to go get food or do like any just normal fucking, oh, I gotta drive to the bank. That shit sucks.
Sucks penis.
For me, it's condoms. Condoms. You don't need
Condoms.
them.
We don't need them.
They're fucking whack, dude.
It's a big load of hullabaloo.
Just drink a bunch of Mountain Dew. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Punch yourself in the balls for 30 minutes straight. You ain't shooting, no shooter. If that kid makes it, it's special, and it'll also be different.
For sure. Absolutely.
You deserve to make it at that point. You know what I mean? Like he fought for that.
That was the one sperm cell in all the semen. And he made it the one sperm cell.
Oh my god! All right,
It's the one that got away.
Yeah, Derek, you have anything you'd want to?
I don't think there's anything more. His answer. I don't think there's anything more important than that.
It's a pretty preem answer. Like it's a good.
Yeah.
It's.
What can I say?
No, not you.
What I feel. What I say.
What can I say?
It all
Condoms are the
goes
worst
away.
things ever made, and we'll get rid of them one day. I swear.
Condoms aren't that. Well, no.
I mean,
never
I
mind.
don't like if you. Condoms were like really. I don't know. I feel like outside of a relationship, condoms are very fucking important, right?
The only protection I use is these two fists right here, thunder and lightning.
Thunder and lightning. Or you can you can get on a TRT, and then your sperm production
Thunder and
stops.
lightning.
Thunder.
That's so
and
gay.
lightning.
Yeah, by the way,
Thunder
that
and lightning right here.
calling the thunder and lightning, like to me, it's
Yeah.
this is
thunder. This is thunder, and this is Matthew. We're gonna beat you,
and
we're now gonna
Matthew.
beat you. I remember that was so weird. Did people ever actually do that? I want to
Probably.
know from I guess probably like elder millennials, younger Gen X. That sounds like something like they would have probably experienced. Like if you ever got threatened by somebody who named their fists, I want to hear from you so that we can kick you off the fucking Patreon because we don't need you people.
I really feel like
That's
just
harsh,
boomer
but okay.
I feel like that's boomer shit.
You think so?
Yeah, like they were because it sounds so corny,
Maybe,
but
yeah.
shit was corny back in the day. You
Yeah.
know?
You'd be like, man, I got to meet over by the soda fountain, and
Yeah. And
that's it.
that's my day.
That's my day. I stand by the soda fountain, hit the jukebox with my elbow, and fuck it up, and then go home.
It fucking breaks.
I want to see like a realistic. He was on Happy Days, right? Is that what he was from?
yeah,
Fonzie?
Fonzie, yeah.
I want to see like a realistic interpretation of that sitcom where that guy just went in, hit the jukebox, broke it, was then sued for the damages, and now lives in a destitute fucking.
So for some reason, I can remember that being real, but I don't know if it is. It's an imagination. But I remember like a Fonzie that's like an old version of himself walking in and like hitting the juice box and fucking up with some girl, being like, "Get the fuck out of here, man! You dress like a fucking psycho." I don't know if I'm
That's
making
definitely
that up
not
right
Happy
now.
Days. I'm gonna go ahead and take a wild guess
Okay.
and assume that that's probably not Happy. That's probably sounds like a Family Guy cutaway or something.
It might have been.
Do you guys remember when they when
No.
Family not Family Guy when Fonzie guy when Happy Days got like really weird because everybody uses the term jumping the shark.
Jumping the shark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like do you know what actually happened? So
didn't
he put-
Fonzie literally jump a shark?
No, so see he put wheels on a shark. He made a motorcycle out of a shark. I couldn't keep it together. Damn it. I couldn't keep it together.
He literally one episode is a normal episode of Happy Days, and then the next episode, Fonzie is drilling wheels into a shark. Where did that show take place? Even
I think it's the 50s. So
No,
in
but where?
Milwaukee.
he got a shark to Milwaukee in the 50s, dude.
The idea
I think
of him-
they actually were on vacation. I think Richie he ran away to California or something.
Yeah.
And Fonzie went to. It was either one or the other. Somebody ran away to California, and then the people went to go get him or something. If I remember correctly, because I did used to watch that show, but it's all running together. That's why I literally think there were some wheels on some shark. Either that or they baited a shark out of the water and they literally jumped it.
and they
just
rocked
beat
it to
the
death.
absolute
They
shit.
beat the fuck out of it. They tricked him out. They lured him out. Come here, Mr. Shark. That-
Come here, Mr. Shark.
What the fuck is that? Is that the cat? Yo, look over there. It's the cast of Grease beating up a great white on land.
Just stomping it out. It's so big. It's so big, but it's still just getting worked.
How big is a great white?
Fairly large. I couldn't say how big they
Yeah.
are, but they're obviously like, you know.
I think they're great.
next.
That's a,
next
whatever the.
I
You know,
think
like
they're great.
Yeah, they're great. That's the size that they are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's like how long is a moment? You know.
That's a good question,
Every kiss
actually.
begins with K.
One
Okay,
thing is,
well.
okay, how much is a few?
Few moments.
A few. I always attribute a few to 3.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I just wanted that to be
But a
established.
few starts at 3 at least.
It at least starts at 3?
It doesn't go beyond 5 though.
Oh my God, that's
I would
perfect.
agree,
That's
100%,
literally perfect.
100%.
That is literally that is the definition.
You see, that is because that is the reasonable definition. And
Fucking
anybody who has a different
synergy.
definition, it's crazy to me that people I remember having that exact argument with somebody where somebody was like arguing it's like a few is like, over 10 but not 50, and I'm like, what are you fucking talking? In what context? What are you talking about? Like, what is this? Like, what could you possibly need 50 of any? Like, outside of like rice,
Right.
I
Right.
can't oh, I need 50 rices. Like, what the?
50 rices.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
So imagine.
You've hardly eaten your rices. What's wrong?
In your rices. Oh my God! I'm autistically counting the grains. That'd be crazy, dude.
Is one rice a rouse?
Or a rye.
Why would you do?
Is it a rye? Like dice
rye?
and die?
The idea is that.
Oh, I was thinking mice.
Oh, so he said rouse. I didn't get that right away.
I don't know.
Oh my fuck!
Yeah, let's just say it's a rouse.
Because I don't like.
Oh my! I'm gonna pee my fucking pants. I gotta
so
pee.
dumb.
I'm gonna
Rouse
fucking pee
grade.
Look,
myself.
a little rouse. I'm hungry, but only for 3 rouses. A few rouses of 3 rice.
I'll get some rousers. I'll get some rousers. I like
This is
that.
so stupid. Let's move on.
I'm about to wet my fucking pants. That shit made me almost fucking cry. Holy shit!
Oh man, I'm about to shit. I'm about to cake my pants and shit if we keep.
Can you imagine?
This pussy got me
Caked.
crying, shaking, screaming, pissing, and shitting.
I hate that guy. Let's see. What is this? What is this? Wound wrote in. He says, "What's up, our regular team of Tisms? The Tism team. Nice. What's a hot take that you will never back down from, no matter how much shit you get for it? For example, I absolutely love Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. It's my favorite film of the series, and I don't get the hate for Jar Jar Binks. That's wild. That's a wild
For him to say he
opinion.
doesn't get it is the thing
That's crazy.
Like,
that's impossible. That's like
That's
you can't
not
not
reviewed,
get
yeah.
it. I get it. I don't care at all, but I get it.
yeah. Oh, this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have looked at my Twitter.
What happened? What was
No,
that? I'm curious about that reaction.
Nothing really. I remember on the last episode I talked about like this boomer that's just following porn stars and all this shit. And
You got another one?
I followed him so I can keep tabs on him.
Yeah.
But he followed me back. And I'm so. I'm so curious. I gotta ask him. You like pussy, bro?
Dude, I can't-
I love it.
Dude,
I love it more than
people
you
are.
understand, boy.
Yeah, honestly, there's ass men, there's boob men. Where are my pussy?
Wait, hold
guys
on.
at?
Chris, you digitizing a little bit for me, man.
Yeah, you kind of sound like a robot. Say again.
Nah, it's too late. It'll be in the.
You sound good now.
Oh yeah,
But I don't
it's
see
too
you,
late.
but
It'll be
you
for the audience.
Damn.
But-
Okay.
But it wasn't anything. But like I remember specifically being like, dude, people are just out of pocket on Twitter with that shit. Because like I can't remember what the hell was going on. I had an interaction with Kiwi or something. I don't remember what it was. It was like she posted something and then or like I posted something, she responded, and then I responded, and then somebody under her response was like, I wonder what your undercarriage tastes like, which is such a fucking crazy that is one of the craziest. Like, and I'm tagged in this conversation. Like, it's a response to a conversation that we're having. I'm like, I just responded, Jesus Christ. Because I just
Undercarriage.
he said
How old is
undercarriage.
this asshole?
Dude, I
picture him
don't
with, like,
know.
with the Jack the Ripper fucking coat on and a top hat. Undercarriage must.
I don't know.
Who says that?
His name is his description is just wanna fuck. But here you go.
So you found this dude?
Oh, it wasn't undercarriage. Sorry, it was.
Undercarriage.
Sorry, I had
Hold
to take a
on.
step. Had to take a step
It's
out after
basically
that.
the same. Hold on, I'll copy the link. I'll post it in the chat here.
All right.
Okay, cool.
He said, He said, "I'm curious about your nether region. I bet it's sweet like candy and perfectly beautiful."
Oh my! What is like? How are these people?
And I'm tagged in this.
Oh my! How? Oh, so this is a real person.
It's a real.
So this is ew.
It's so fucking.
I clicked on his page and you know how it shows you if you're on your desktop, it shows you their media, their pictures, like in the corner. He's fucking just posting pictures of his dick and stuff. And I just fucking saw his fucking dick. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. These are the type of people that I was looking at these people and just laughing at these boomers. And like, you literally, this is a perfect example of these fucking boomers that have shame.
We spoke about getting a girl on. We gotta get Kiwi on.
We should get Kiwi on.
I bet she would have something to say.
I'm curious about your nether
stories.
I bet they're sweet like candy.
So it wasn't undercarriage, although both of those are pretty. I think undercarriage is funnier. I think I made it funnier in my head.
Yeah, you did.
But just like hearing nether region and being tagged in that.
I can't do this anymore, man. I can't. I quit right now. I can't do this. How dare you? How dare you ask me that somewhere that public? For her to be like, it actually tastes exactly like this. Here, I'll send you a sample.
Wait, hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Did you see his other response to you?
No.
Because, like, you said Jesus Christ, and then he responds with, he doesn't know.
I don't know, man. It's not...
Meaning...
I don't know what that means.
Well, meaning that, like, I feel like we cracked the code because the other guy that I was referring to, he is a God-fearing man because he wears the Jesus piece and everything. But I feel like they think this activity is hidden from God. Because this guy is all open and doing his crazy shit. Now you have this Josh guy, and you said Jesus Christ, and he's saying he doesn't know. Like, somehow he can't see all this shit. So
he blocked it out. That's why he doesn't have coverage over here. You can't look at it. He's done looking. He's like, I can't see anything. And he's like, yeah.
Dude, this guy is literally textbook. Like, he retweet if you'd like to squeeze my tits. Like you know what I mean? Like, they're participating with all this shit.
I really hate seeing that shit because, like, yes, obviously, of course. But so, like, leave me alone. Go away.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna go piss. I've been holding piss the whole time, and I've been jittering like a fuckhead. Get to the next question,
Why don't you just pee your pants?
Yeah, that like You're big boy.
You're right. Never mind. Okay.
What if he sat there and closed his eyes real tight, and then the room behind him started filling
with piss? But it's brown. Hold on.
Before you piss,
very brown.
Before you piss, I just want to leave you with this: a tweet from this same gentleman. He says, "I'm leaving Twitter." This was in May 3rd. I'm leaving Twitter. I never see anything from Kiwi anymore. Why bother if I can't see anything from my heart?
Man,
all right, I'll go pee.
Glad he's back
and marinate on that. Marinate on how he's heartbroken.
But now now Kingston's gonna have a hard time peeing because he's gonna be all stiff.
I'm so glad you showed me this because this is literally. I told JoJo yesterday that
go pee.
I told JoJo yesterday that I should like bookmark these people and then talk about it on the podcast. Well, like it's I don't need to do anything. It's already it's
it just naturally occurs.
I'll be back. I don't want to
go
hear
pee.
about
Go pee. Get out of here. We already told you. We be gone. Go.
Piss on the wall.
Stop yelling at me.
Piss on the wall. Piss on the wall. Piss on the wall behind you.
Just piss out, splash back, getting all of it.
That's fucking gross.
Just Lily walks in, sees him pissing all over the wall. It's so fucking funny.
Oh my god! The question was.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The question was about like a hot take that we will never back down from, no matter how much shit we get for it. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I have anything like that. Like, I don't know if I have a hot take that I refuse to back down from. That I consider a hot take, anyway.
Yeah, it's...
You know what I mean? I feel like somebody else has to tell you that.
Yeah, like somebody... Yeah, exactly that. I don't know. Well, I guess, you know what? I would say this. I would say, I think, and I would argue with anybody, that given the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect... I would say that Mass Effect 3 is a better game than Mass Effect 2. And I think a lot of people would challenge me on that. I think that's fine, but I don't think I would ever, because Mass Effect 2 was always my favorite. But then I realized I played Mass Effect 3 way more, and discounting the multiplayer, obviously. But like I played it, I enjoyed the story much more. Like with everything involved in it, it's just a much more satisfactory game. It's way bigger. Obviously, it's more beautiful. The combat is fucking just much. It's the best combat out of all of the games. Even though, like,
I think so too. Yeah,
I love 2, but the thing is, when I think about 2, the story kind of sucks when you think about it. The why the game's so awesome is just your crew. There's, including the DLC, there's like 11 or 12 people that you get to interact with and do their loyalty missions, and that's what the game's really about.
Yeah,
and that's what makes the game so fucking fun. But other than the suicide mission is cool, right? That's really cool. But I'm just saying, like, as a plot, like, oh, here's these fucking trash fucking collector alien dudes. They fuck you up. You need to hunt them down. Super boring. Like, super basic. Nothing really moves. Like, the first game has a good story. Second game, nothing really happens, but it's just the journey of assembling your crew is awesome. And the third game is just kind of everything being fleshed out, and with all the DLCs being added, like, oh, I know who the main antagonists are, their origins, fucking blah 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 blah. I just think overall, like, I still saying with all that shit being said, I still feel like a lot of people would still maybe say I'm crazy, and I'm like, that's fine, but that's one thing I just think that. Yeah. It's, I think that's, I wouldn't mind.
Kingston ran into this room giggling.
He's
so what
giggling
the fuck
like
is going
a fucking maniac.
So while I was taking my rather bloody piss, I remembered a memory of when I was in high school, some kid peeing in the urinal, another kid coming up behind him and stomping, kicking him in the back. So he fell in front ways and he got piss all over his underwear and his pants and his shirt. And I was just in the bathroom giggling about that because of how fucked of a moment that was.
That's so fucking evil, man.
That's awesome.
Why would you do that
him,
to somebody?
Dude. I was like, with a big ass Tim too. So he just stomped him. He's like, he was still
so
spraying. I bet.
I mean, might as well just like. I feel like it would be funny is just pissing on them.
Just piss your pants at that moment. You gotta keep pissing.
Like, that would be.
You took my space at the urinal, man. I had to pee on.
I had to
Sorry.
go. You just start pissing.
Sure.
on
It's like,
them.
there's other urinals. Like, yeah, but I like this one.
The idea, I want to see one time where people do the actual thing where they cut it up in one urinal, everybody's pissing in one urinal. I want to see that one time to be like, oh, okay. That's really strange. That's really weird. Okay.
Yeah. Have to
You
walk
guys are
out.
all using it? You guys, everyone's holding another dick. Everyone's holding someone else's dick and like guiding it for
exactly
you.
that. That's why I'd
I
probably
got
have
you,
to
don't
walk out
worry.
before it got, it escalated further. I'm like, all right. I'm like,
It is getting strange. Whoa. You guys are like resting each other's heads on their shoulders and stuff.
They close the door and they're like, where are you going? where do you think
You know
you're
what's
going,
crazy?
boy?
Every school bathroom has that really fucking tiny ass one window up the wall, so far up the wall. And it's like, how the fuck do I get through that?
Yeah,
even as a 4-year-old, I was like, yo, I can't. Chris, you can't get through those.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't. There was no point in my sentient life where I could have gotten through those.
So you're just like, how am I going to get up there and then through that? And it's like, be a 4-year-old. Be a petite 4-year-old who can get out of there.
Petite
Dude, a
4-year-old.
petite, emaciated Gollum like 4-year-old,
There you
and
go.
you could maybe you would stand a chance.
What's Gollum's ulterior name? What's his name?
What's his
Jellum?
Jellum? Yeah, Jellum.
You gotta be born like Jellum.
I'm so upset I lost that drawing, man. Like, I don't know where that drawing is.
It'll turn up, man.
It'll turn up. I think I probably drew it in somebody else's sketchbook, and I'll probably, like, if I ask around, I'll probably find it.
You gotta do the rounds.
Yeah, I gotta do the rounds. There's I draw on so many people's sketch because so many of our friends are artists, so they just like come around. And they'll draw, and we'll draw like bullshit in other people's sketchbooks, and it's fun. But like, then I'll think about like, but then I'll draw really good shit, and then I'll never see it again.
You know what? I want a sketchbook like it would be kind of ripping it from that Superbad movie, but it's just nothing but just beautifully drawn dicks. like
just perfect.
Yeah, like so you have everybody. You just make sure it's almost like a yearbook signature in that way, where you just have everybody draw penises in that one specific sketchbook. I think that'd be pretty cool. Then of course you pass away and people find it, and they're digging through your closet and they find it. They think you're incredibly gay, like your wife or something. She never knew about it, and she digs it up and she's like, "Oh, there's like a lot of beautifully drawn penises in this notebook."
I like the idea of you having a book full of various kinds of breasts.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Various kinds of breasts.
I would buy that.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably pretty common. It's like my buddy Wesley. He was a pretty good artist. He was drawing pretty good or pretty well in 6th grade, and he would draw like naked. Who are they called? The Officer Jenny or Nurse Joy? Or did I get them? Do I have that right?
So, yeah, whatever. Like I think I think you're right. Yeah, Nurse Joy,
Officer Jenny, and Nurse Joy.
Nurse Joy. Okay. So he would draw them. What's her name from Team Rocket? Like he would just
Jessie.
He would just draw them all like all naked. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my brain right now, but yeah, just he was good at it. He was good at it to the point where it as a 6th grader it did something for you. And you were very appreciative of that shit, man. You're like, hell yeah.
No futanari, though? No futa?
No, he did not draw any food. I don't think
that's kind of crazy if you think about it, because that means like before the internet, really, like it was like schools would have communities where like there would just be one artist. Because I remember that.
Overworked kid. One
like
overworked kid.
Like, for real, like I remember that. I was like, it was me, because I remember like back when I used, it kind of frustrates me that I stopped drawing, because I used to be like genuinely really good, then I just stopped, and I don't know, I didn't study it really. But it was me and this other kid, and we would do like commissions for people.
Nice.
Like people would ask us to draw shit, and I would make like $1 from like per thing that I would draw. And I remember that specifically because I was like, this is fucking weird that this is happening. But there's no way that's happening now in schools anyway. Like,
yeah, probably not.
That's like a very antiquated thing. It's like, what the fuck? I could just ask an AI to do this now. But
did you ever story about like the fleshlight? The fleshlight passed around high school?
No.
That's so
one kid had a fleshlight.
Is that an urban legend?
I don't think it's urban. I think it was real. I heard the story about it. It could be wrong though. But if you could get, at that age, if you were sure it wasn't used by more than 3 people before you, would you take a hit of it?
No, under no circumstances.
100% I would have. I know I would have. I would have bleached it first. I would have cleaned it out really well, and then I would have took a hit of it. And then I would never stop. I never went back.
No,
there's no way.
Nothing.
I can't share where I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no way. Even if it no, cleaning it would be. So I bought. No, I didn't buy. That's the wrong word. I messaged Fleshlight in 2018.
Oh, that's right, because they were doing all those collabs with people.
They were doing stuff, and I said, "Hey, can you sponsor my channel?" And they said, "No, but we can send you stuff." And so they sent me 3 products. I don't remember. I don't remember what I did with one of them. I raffled off, or it was a contest. Somebody had to do their best Joker impression from whatever, because that the Joker movie just came out. But I wanted them to do. I did this sketch of. It was probably one of the stupidest things I've ever done, but I had fun with it. Where I didn't have any type of paint. And so I took lotion and I put all over my face. There was some fucking pink spray paint that fucking burned, and I sprayed it on my lips around. I basically I had these green gym shorts to use as the hair, right? And it was just makeshift.
That is so fucking funny.
It was just
that is so absolutely fucking stupid.
It's
like
so
fucking
stupid.
like fucking funfetti.
It was so stupid, but I just did like a real quick thing, and I was doing some improv of like Joker stuff. And so I said at the end of the video, if you do this, whoever does the best one, I'll mail it to them. I kept one of them. I don't remember what I did with the third one, because they gave me 3 things. But I tried one to see like, oh, what's all the deal about? But this wasn't the one that I kept. Was not a fleshlight. It was just the brand, and so it was a pocket pussy. And I got to tell you, I was like, this ain't.
It's really underwhelming.
It's
you
not.
Did you put it in the microwave first?
I feel like it probably would have been destroyed or something if.
No, you gotta warm it up first. You gotta put it in the oven or something. You gotta have it.
I
feel
like the way you would warm it is, if I remember correctly, you like put it in hot water or something. But like I didn't do that.
I need
just
to be hot. I need to be hot.
Yeah, like your fucking
really
donut,
hot.
you fucking monster. You remember, you maniac? You remember that shit? You
Yeah,
said
the
you put
fucking-
a donut in for like 30 fucking seconds.
There was
you said
cinnamon
35.
roll.
Oh,
There was
cinnamon roll. That's
for
right.
35
That's right.
seconds.
35 seconds. You put a fucking pastry in the fucking
Hey,
microwave.
you fuck it. Hey, you fuck it like a psycho.
That is so insane. Like
No,
I put a donut in for fucking 10 seconds. It's already piping hot. Bro,
Yeah, man.
Fucking crazy.
That whole thing is just like,
I love the idea of people being that crazy. Like, I like the idea of people being that horny and crazy, and no one's around to be like, "Yo,
nigga." Some
chill.
people did.
Like,
they
chill, dude. Like, you don't got to do all that to yourselves, man." Like,
Do you remember when
girls girls using like brooms to masturbate and then they fall off their bed and the broom breaks inside of them?
Yeah, that's.
That happened to a girl that went to
I don't
your
like
high
thinking
school.
about that.
I went to your high school, Chris.
I think I heard about that too. Yeah,
I knew her, and I made fun of her about it every time I saw her afterwards.
That's crazy. What's her
How
name?
the fuck did that fucking leak out? Like, how do you let that leak out?
She told people she had to go to the hospital. She wasn't in school for a little bit.
Why the
And she told her
fuck would
friends,
she-
and then obviously,
What is wrong with
and
you? Why would you
obviously her
tell
friends
people
told
that?
people. Because you're young and you're stupid, you know. That's not that embarrassing, really.
Yes, it is.
Not
I'd be
really.
pretty embarrassed if
Bro,
Not really, dude.
with a broom, yeah, because like you expect like
It's not. It's
you
yeah,
expect
it's not the
young
net-
girls to like, oh, a cucumber, some stupid bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you fucking idiot, a cucumber. Why didn't you
The
just
cucumber
get it?
gets stuck in there.
Yeah,
You
like
just
shit like
stuck
that
up in
happens
there.
all the
You're
fucking
like, I can't
time.
get
Like
it out.
these dumb fucking girls use stupid objects, but not like, let me get this broom that I can't barely even. It sounds so stupid. Like what?
It doesn't even sound like it would do anything. Like I don't know.
'Cause it's so long and
that's a
awkward.
crazy.
It's like, what are you doing?
That's so
It's
fucking.
insane.
That's
It's
so
ins-
wild.
It's insane. The young person's my friend made a fleshlight. He made one. It was like a Vaseline bottle, a sock, and like a rubber band or something like that. And I was like, bro,
He's the Wright brothers.
he's the right from the pocket pussies, dude.
It's like we're gonna fly into the sky with toilet paper tubes, zip ties, and rubber gloves.
Right.
We're gonna do it.
we're gonna reach the next frontier, Barry.
Can you imagine they actually? I had a dream. So I had a dream once. I just thought this is amazing that I'm remembering this because I thought this is one of those examples where like I rarely have dreams like go away and then come back to me.
Right.
But this just happened. I'm immediately imbued with this. I had a dream that for some reason I was one of the Wright brothers, and like I was putting together the plane, and we flew the first successful plane, and we did. It's like, yes, we finally did it, but it wouldn't land, and it kept going up, and we were like going into space, and we started freezing to death, and then I woke up.
You know what you
That's
experienced?
distressing.
You
What?
experienced
An alternate timeline.
Yeah, that's what they don't want us to know about.
They actually succeeded. They succeeded too hard at flying.
With a fucking milk carton, some toothpicks, and a fucking a popsicle stick.
Yeah.
And they almost went to the fucking. They almost went to heaven. And
No, they
it's
put
like, what the fuck?
a Lisa Frank binder, a hairbrush, silly putty, and what
pigeon
is it? Those
feathers.
Groucho Marx glasses, and they managed to make it into space.
It's like, what the fuck? You know, it'd be
Fucking
really
insane.
funny if somehow we go to space in the future and then we realize there's oxygen in space, and the whole time there's been oxygen up there. The whole time there's been oxygen up there.
You just have to, like,
It's
breathe
never
it.
not been oxygen. It's
They're
just really
just
cold.
lying to
You
us.
just-
There
you
is
just have-
oxygen.
You just have to breathe it in a specific way.
Like,
no,
you're
dude.
good.
Yeah. See, you were breathing through your mouth. If you just inhaled through your nose, you'd be fine.
Yep.
You're
Yeah,
like-
that's it. That's how
Smell
it
that
works.
space. Yeah, that's how. That's
So the
how it
flat
all works.
earthers were almost correct. They were just off by a little bit. It's not that they were hiding the Earth being flat or spherical or flat. It's that there's
Space isn't
actually,
real.
Yeah, you can. There's plenty of you can live. There's all the planets are habitable too.
Yeah, the sun is loud. Also, the sun is loud.
Just a bunch of wild shit that
is
starts
loud.
coming to. A bunch of wild shit starts coming up, and you're like, "What? I wouldn't want to be in that world anymore." I don't like,
Mommy, I can't sleep. The sun's too loud.
Bro, imagine if there was like oxygen and everything around. Like, I know it's Let's just
It's
say,
not possible.
of course
This is
it's
all
not possible.
stupid. This is all
Because I was
stupid.
thinking, like, of course it's stupid, but I'm just trying to think of, I was trying to even think in sci-fi terms if there's anything we can do, but just imagine, like, yeah, if you can hear the sun. Imagine if you lived on Mercury and you can, like, hear the, like, just the fire. That would be so deafening. That would be so deafening.
Yeah, it would be. We would hear it if we would definitely
Loud.
hear the sun if
Loud.
if air was in space and we could and sound molecules could or whatever the sound waves, not sound molecules. There's no molecules in sound. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's interesting, but no, fleshlights are.
Fleshlights are what
so.
I mean. As soon as they make something that legitimately feel like you can't tell the difference. Boy.
To me, it's just like it's just too easy to go do it for real. Like I don't-
that's way easier though. Like it's
that easy until you go try to do it for real. Some bitch annoys you, and you're like, all right, let me try this. And you're like, all right, I'm done. I'm done with y'all. You guys are dead.
I don't know, man.
You are obsolete now.
Because I used one of those once, and I just remember being so underwhelmed by it. I was like, "This is."
But that's
this
what
is
I'm
so,
saying.
This is so
I
much worse
want
than
one
my
so
hand.
bad.
It's crazy.
I want one so bad, but I can't get one. My girlfriend won't let me get one. I want one.
Just
so
buy
bad.
one. What do you mean? You're an adult.
you're a grown ass man.
Yeah, but but I understand I could buy one, right?
It looks like a flashlight. She won't know. She'll just think it's a flashlight, right? You'll just buy a flashlight and she'll be like, "Oh, that's a cool new flashlight."
I'm gonna buy it. Watch. I buy it, and that day for some reason, my girlfriend's mom is one that picks up the mail.
Yeah.
And then they're just both in the house trying to figure out what the fuck this is. And then I'm gonna walk in afterwards, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh man, here we go."
Does Lily open your packages?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, so because anything that's porn related comes in discrete packaging, so she won't open that thing. You pull it out. I don't think it actually looks like a flashlight. That's the problem. Like it's like way bigger than an actual flashlight. So I don't even know why they. Oh, nice and discreet. And I'm like, no, it's not. People are gonna be like, what the fuck is this thing? And then unscrew it and then be like, oh, it's there's a mouth or an asshole or whatever. I love that. I love how you can. There's something so funny that there's like, because it's normally a pussy that's the default. But there's something way funnier about the mouth and ass, if you've ever seen those versions.
There's a mouth and
they're
an
funny.
ass.
It just looks so fucking funny to me.
It's two sides. There's a mouth and then there's a butt.
Yeah, there's just like
what
this
the fuck?
little
and the
fucking...
mouth got a beard. The mouth got a really fucking gnarly bearded mustache on it too. like a trucker bearded mustache. And you're like,
mouth
fuck
flashlight with a beard is an amazing idea. They gotta do that.
That's so good.
That is so damn funny.
You fucking bust way harder than you ever have before. That's amazing.
It tickles.
Fucking fantastic. Yeah.
I love that idea.
I want to buy one of the butts. You know, this is the butt with the pussy, the lower part, and have one of those in my room one day. And like Lily comes in. Like I set up the whole situation. Lily comes in, and I'm like, I'm walking towards it, and she sees that. She's just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like,
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. That whole thing that entire thing to me. It's like,
whoa.
Look, man. Once it gets
it's
just as good, you're gonna sing a different tune. Once you can't tell the difference, once you like actually fuck it and you're like, oh, this literally feels like pussy. And then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I'm good. I'm set.
no, it's not about that only.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing.
Of course it's about that only.
You just have
guess.
female companions.
I don't want that. My companions are Karlak, Shadowheart, fucking Life.
Lizelle. Unfortunately, not fucking Night Song and Jahira.
Yeah, those fucking stupid, selfish, non-dick takers.
Isabel and
That
fucking
was like you Morse coded in between those words.
Yeah, I was trying to not like
That was crazy.
curse. Like,
Jahira's fine as fuck, and you can't fuck her. That makes me really upset.
they kind
They
of
made
You have
her hot.
everybody else. You have everybody else in that
They
game.
made
Why are you
her
so
hot.
mad?
Why'd they do that?
Yeah, they should make all the fuckable people really ugly.
Exactly. So I don't want to fuck them, but I want to fuck this
so-
person.
That's so crazy.
There's also the bard one. There's also the bard one that you meet at the top of the tavern, who is obviously wants to fuck you, but you can't. I'm like, this is so stupid.
I didn't understand that. Like, what was that?
She obviously wants to fuck you, and I'm like, bro.
There's some look at Larian with a couple of things. There's a handful of things where I'm like, y'all need to patch this
Let me
now.
fuck anybody. I want to fuck what's his name. I want to fuck Essex Thorne. I want to fuck Alex Thorne, fuck him out of his armor, and then he doesn't go. I want to fuck him till he falls inside of the thing and becomes Markov's thing. I want to do that.
Let me ask you something. I don't know why this happened, but so I've done 2 different playthroughs, well, 3 technically, but in one playthrough, Karlak had like a bunch of piercings and stuff, and then the other one she didn't. Like,
yeah, and I feel like in the beginning of the game she had more piercings. She had more piercings. I changed her class. Because I made Karlak I made her a paladin barbarian instead of being a barbarian paladin.
Is that why? I'll test that theory.
That's why I changed for me.
I'll test that theory because I was wondering, like, hey, at first when she started off, she didn't have a bunch of shit, and then this next time she has a bunch of stuff all over. And I was like, I don't understand what the fuck I did.
Did you change your class?
Huh?
You change your class?
Well, I think in the second one I made her druid. I think. Well, not I think I gave her. Yeah, I think I gave her some druid magic. Yeah.
I made her a paladin, and I was gonna make Will a paladin too, but I was like, nah, never mind. I wanted my summoning abilities.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna look now. It's been a while since I've looked at the mods. I'm just gonna see if there's a mod where they did something where you can have sex with everybody.
I want to fuck everybody.
All right,
bro.
so
I want to fuck the owl bear.
Let's move on.
I want to fuck the gnolls. I want to fuck some of the zombies.
Preach, Michael Knowles.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, definitely Michael Knowles.
Jesus Christ. Zombies. I don't want to fuck mind flares though. No
Michael
mind
Knowles
flares.
All right.
You writing?
Mr. Bubbles wrote in. He goes, how it do, fellas?
What up?
What are the series of events you would orchestrate in order to start World War III? A real world example would be I'm not going to read that. But so what I would do if I really so here's what I would do.
Yeah.
If I really wanted to send the world into chaos, I would have a crew of maybe like, I don't know, 50 to 75 guys go into the Vatican at night and flip the whole thing upside down. And then the next morning, everybody would wake up and they'd be like, oh my God, what the fuck? The Vatican's upside down. Like, what religious significance is that? Like, what does that mean? That the Vatican is upside down overnight? Yeah. And then it would lead to a bunch of like religious confusion. Everybody would be like, what the? This is not prophesized at all, I don't think. Although, and then a lot of shit would happen.
I didn't read this in the manga. And then it'd be
exactly. It is kind of, if you think about it, that is kind of what it is. I mean, what the Bible is for those people.
It's just simply a story. It's just a story.
No, but what I mean is like they're waiting for it to catch up they're waiting for the anime to catch up. You know what I mean? They're always waiting for like, we're waiting for Judgment Day to happen so that this can happen because this is when this is supposed to happen. I wonder who they're going to cast as Christ. You know, like it is really. Like how would you feel if you woke up one day and the Vatican was upside down? Like with that, like is that not a startling image?
It's very confusing.
Weird. That's weird. And I go about my day.
That even happened?
You just pick it up and flip it over.
Hope the kids got out. That's all I'd say.
Like a cow tipping. Just no big deal.
Hope the little kids got out. Other than that, I don't really.
I hope the little kids got out. Yeah.
Hope the children made it out safe. That's it.
They did not.
They're still chained up, unfortunately.
They're probably in the absolute bottom of the Vatican, which means they're at the absolute top of this tower.
Absolute tippy top now. But Master, whatever his name, can't get to them. Pastor Lopez can't get to them, so they got some time to think about a plan before he gets up there.
Yeah, they're so angry. Like, fuck, I want my kid. Fuck.
I can't wear my boy. I can't wear a boy like a cock sleeve. What am I gonna do? I'm a Christian. I'm Christian.
What am I gonna do? I love the actual chaos instilled in these people's lives. So, fuck, what am I supposed to do? It's like he has like a. It's like one of those like don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me until I fuck my child.
Don't talk to me until I rape my child.
Fuck the choir. What are they called again?
Little boys.
Altar boys.
That's why I fuck my
altar
boy.
Even got this cool Catholic church merch, and it's just like a coffee cup that says "Don't talk to me till I fucked my child." That's crazy.
It's funny because it's funny because it's a true.
It's funny because it's true, Mario.
Ow!
What is your son, Mario?
That's what he says when he gets caught. When they get caught.
Yeah.
Wow!
And they run off.
That's great.
I heard something crazy. I heard something crazy about that Mario thing, right? So
what do you mean?
What does
Mario
say
thing?
when he starts things?
He says, "What you say?"
I know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say. That's not real.
Are you sure?
Are you talking about Itsumi Mario?
Yeah.
No, that's not real.
I heard it. I don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah, I looked it up because I was curious about it too. So the idea is like when he says "Itsumi Mario," it's actually in Japanese he's saying "Itsumi Mario," which means something. Yes, which means Super Mario. It's not what it is. He is saying "Itsumi" because you don't say he doesn't say "Itsumi Mario" in the original Mario.
Yeah,
that's probably like what, like
the original Mario doesn't speak at all.
Yes, he does. He speaks very fluently, actually. I don't know. I'm playing a completely different Mario for everybody else. He in fact does speak.
He's fluently talking to you while he's adventuring.
Talking directly to
Mario,
me.
right? The guy in all black who runs around and saves turtles. That one, right?
Stupid.
All black. What figure are you talking about?
It's like you. It's like,
all black and saving turtles.
Imagine talking to somebody who was convinced, who was like Mandela level, like Mandela effect level, convinced that the Mario that he played growing up was like, nah, man, I played Mario and. Like, this is not what I played, man. Like, what I played, it was Mario, but, like, it was all black. He was rescuing turtles. He had a son who was crippled. And, like, just, like, all these, like, fucking insane details. And you're like, this is not... But he was absolutely convinced.
I like the idea of somebody assuming Mario's Walter White. And just thinking that Breaking Bad was a Super Mario show. And for some reason, he thinks that Walter White is Mario. Like, he just, like, really... Like, he's really gung-ho about it. Like, almost aggressive about it.
Somebody can probably stitch that together.
Someone can figure it out.
Wah! Wait. Jesse.
Wah, Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm the one who was.
Nikki Ziggy wrote in. He says, this question is specifically solely for Chris. It's like, Jesus Christ. Okay. I want to know how extensively you hate hand jobs. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in your room, but she won't do anything except give you a hand job. Do you accept?
No. She's old now. She don't have dexterity anymore.
Yeah, not now. 90s, yes. I accept purely for the story. But I don't think I would enjoy it, actually.
I'd still plow her out for sure, but I
think
plow her out.
All right, I'm going to be respectful for Julia, but I will say this. I would accept it, but I know that I wouldn't like it. I know it. Like I know it. They don't know what they're doing.
That's one of the ones you gotta take a rhino pill for, you know. Like for famous girls, you gotta take a rhino pill so you can really give them a nice slugging, you know. Give them a
rhino pills, dude. I
give them a nice dicking, you know. You keep rhino pills in your pocket in a clear plastic bag just in case you get a chance to fuck a famous woman. You have like 7 or 8 of them in a bag.
You always should. You know,
it's like you're like you're like, hey, honey, I understand, you know, but this is a famous one. I'm gonna go fuck Mariah Carey real quick. Can you pass me one of the rhino pills?
Why not, man?
Take it, you go there and you just make that woman have the worst time of her life, bro. You go there, you just hurt that lady, and then you get out, you're like, good job, me.
Look, Chris, you haven't had the right hand job. That's all I'm going to say, man.
I honestly, if I'm being serious, like real talk, I genuinely think my brain doesn't let me enjoy it.
Maybe, but
I just think I'm just like inherently like I could.
Look, you know what I feel like?
You have all of these tools that I don't have access to. You're going to use your hand. I have a hand. I don't need you to do this.
So that means you only enjoy pussy then, because you have all the other tools that they have too, other than pussy.
I don't think a girl can give a better hand job than me. I think this is what it is.
That's the thing.
No,
too,
I mean, like, totally. Like, I agree with that sentiment, because
why would I let
your
her give me a hand
groove
job?
that you're used to for all of these years is not going to really compare to somebody else's, where it just feels foreign and they don't know exactly how you crank it. Right?
I have the tech for years, bro.
Right, but it's more of a like. I feel like it's just like anything. Like, say for example, if you bang in public, some people it excites them, which adds more euphoria, more dopamine.
guess.
So there's things that like it can be good just because so and so X is giving me a hand job could make it enjoyable. It's not necessarily the act. It's just one of those things. But I feel like where you're at. I'm with that in like say anything that has to do with like what's it called? Prostate, like
oh yeah, no.
Like that. Like I'm like I haven't gone down that venture, even though I've heard how fucking wonderful it is and stuff, and it's like, if I go down that path, maybe I'll never come back. Maybe we'll
gay. Lose you. Yeah, we'll lose you.
Maybe I'll start going to gay clubs and embracing them songs that I sing.
Embracing them songs.
Yeah. Did you guys think that men overall give better hand jobs than women in general?
Yeah,
a million percent. Like that's not even a doubt. That's probably not. I don't know from experience outside of my own.
Yes, you do.
But,
Yeah, you do. I assume. 100%. I don't know.
But I would assume like it only makes sense.
Yes,
that
but
would be the case.
I will say as a counterpoint, because I feel like because I remember this in high school when we were just talking about this subject, kind of. And one of my homies, the way that he described himself beating off was like his hand was the other way. Like it's like
this?
Yeah. And so what my point being,
that's barbaric.
You never did Kung Fu grip before? Whoa, what's going on? Whoa.
That's barbaric.
You never Kung Fu grip?
So it has a name. It's called Kung Fu gripping. Okay, I didn't know that. So okay,
I can't be the only person that be going silly string sometimes, and I mean,
it's
kind of
awkward. Like even if I switch hands, it's just like it doesn't feel like it's not like the groove's off. But what I do is I
get real hard, I twist it, and then while it's still twist, I grab like this backwards. And then yank.
You should get on OnlyFans and demonstrate.
Teaching
people how to masturbate. I'm not Jameson.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't remember what my point was anymore.
That was genuinely like a flashback of a sentence. We're just gonna move on.
Yeah. Y'all don't be kung fu gripping.
Thank you for the question, Niggy. Niggy Ziggy.
Yeah, thank you, Niggy. It's just I don't know. It's a mental block.
On Saturdays, eggs.
N-word zigger. I said zigger. What the hell is wrong? I'm just saying that's that's your fucking nickname.
What's wrong? I do not understand. What's up? The dog told me to say it.
What do I understand? That is what he is. He is N-word, right?
Nick Kerr Zigger. Nick Kerr Zigger. See,
I see what you're saying. I see.
I agree with your words, but I'm not going to repeat them.
I agree wholeheartedly with what is happening in this current moment. 50 Shades of Gay wrote in. He says,
"Nice.
Hey guys, since our emotions exist to basically keep us alive and propagating in an environment which no longer exists, i.e., monkey brain, do you guys have any examples of extremely dumb shit your emotional mind has pulled you to doing or almost doing? In this case, I consider hunger an emotion too. Hunger is not an emotion. Hunger is not an emotion.
It can make you emotional.
It can make you, I guess, yeah.
Hunger is
be
a
like,
sensation.
oh man, I want my fucking chicken fries from Burger King. I'm gonna kill someone.
Where's my chicken nuggets?
Yo,
where's my chicken nuggets? I'm gonna shoot up a school.
They got 12 order of chicken fries now, bruh. They got
what?
They got 2 for like 8.12 of the chicken fries or something like that. Like
it's so funny that that's the only thing from Burger King that I would even remotely want to get.
They're delicious.
They're so good.
I went in and I was like, "Hey, can I get some chicken fries?" And the bitch was like, "How many do you want?" She said she rattled it off. And as I was driving forward, I was like, "Wait, did she give me chicken nuggets? Because I know you can like order that amount." I was like, "What the fuck?" So I went to the window. I was like, "Hey, no, excuse me." I was like, "I actually meant the chicken fries." She's like, "Nah, you can fucking. This is how we do it now." And I was like, "Well, bitch, give me fucking 12 chicken fries. Then those are fucking amazing." What are you talking about?
Chicken nuggets.
Have you ever had those when they're like fresh? Like when they're like
get them in the morning,
fresh.
Before lunch, because they still make regular food during breakfast. Order chicken fries during breakfast. You know, it's kind of early, but still, they're piping hot every time because they have to make them fresh.
So I stand by that shit, man. I will go to war for chicken fries.
They're amazing. They're fucking. I was actually thinking about dude. Oh, let me get my pills out of the way.
What are you about to do?
Get my pills out of the way. I got some from fucking the last time I had some chicken fries. I was looking at this earlier and I was like, "Fuck, I want some chicken fries."
Dude, I sincerely, I want them so bad right now.
Yeah.
But
they're really mid to me. I'm sorry, guys.
You're fucking dude. That flavor is good. That is some
you are
good ass
so
seasoning.
fucking bizarre. Chicken fries are shit. I love Raising Cane's. What is wrong with you?
I don't love Raising
You are
Cane's.
broken. You're broken.
I like Raising Cane's. I don't love it.
That you
not
like
my
it at
optimal
all.
chicken.
You said
That's not
you
my
die
optimal
by
chicken.
this. You die by them. You swear by them. You would fucking
I've
give your
never
life for
said
them.
that once.
Oh, you said that last fucking episode.
I like it. I wouldn't die by it though.
You
That's
said last
a
episode
reach.
I would
That
take my
you-
life. I would rip my own heart out for some
I've
chicken.
I don't love
Raising Cane's.
anything that much, and I'm getting married soon. So I want you to understand that. All right, I don't love anything that exists that much.
You said you,
Right.
you would fucking you would kick.
You're getting married soon? What's soon mean to you?
Yeah, what does that
Soon
mean?
means
What
I
does
mean,
that
I don't
mean?
know. I'm probably gonna get engaged by the end of this year, so I'm married probably next year or two.
What do you mean you're probably going to get it? I thought you were already engaged.
I'm not engaged yet.
Just metaphorically.
Okay. That's what you told me, but
That's what women love, right? They love that metaphorical engagement.
I don't know
Yeah.
why they want. I don't know what's the point. It's such a stupid situation, but they're like, let's get married and like just like I don't why. Weddings are so expensive, dude. Weddings are
just
so
have a small thing, bro.
mind-bogglingly expensive.
Have a small thing. Don't go.
why
all
don't you
out.
just go? Why don't you just have it at fucking Raising Cane's?
In a parking
Piece
lot
of
of Raising
shit.
Cane's.
Fucking useless piece of shit barbarian. Fucking I can't stand. I can't get off this, man.
Have it at Raising
you
Cane's.
hate you. You're like, oh, chicken fries are mid. I Raising Cane's is optimal chicken. I can't.
I've
fucking
never
fathom that.
said
the best
that.
fucking
You
chicken
said
you've ever
that just
had.
now. You said it's optimal chicken.
It's not even close. It's like not even in the same ballpark as I was like, oh, this is the best chicken I've had in my life.
I specifically. God, I'm having a stroke, bro. I'm having a
you
stroke
guys are
right
wrong.
now.
You guys are wrong.
No, but I do. I really
fucking
do
Mr.
remember.
Fetterman
You.
joins us on the podcast.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, that was mean.
Whatever. He's used to it at this
whatever.
point. He's used to it at this point.
Now we made fun of Robert F. Kennedy last episode. Whatever.
Oh yeah, fuck that nigga, man. I don't have anything against fucking Fetterman.
Fuck
just-
Kennedy.
Oh
though.
man,
Fuck that dude.
I don't know, man, dude. Everything emotional is dude. I've done the stupidest shit in the world just because of like I thought I was in love, and it's like the dumbest shit in the world. I look back and I'm like, that is
Yeah,
so
that shit's
stupid.
pretty dumb. You're my homie. During that time, I wasn't gonna make fun of you about it. I was gonna like, all right, I gotta be a good. This is one of the times that you should be a good friend for your friend. But I look back and I was like, damn, bro, you're pretty stupid. But then I was like, all right, man, if this is my decision, Chris, then you go for it. I think you're making the right decision.
Yeah, man. You know,
and then I would be like, yo, this nigga's dumb. This nigga's pretty great.
Your friends are supposed to tell you the truth, man.
Yeah,
No,
he's
if so-
useless. Kingston's useless.
If someone is really passionate about something, and I know it's dumb, and they're really passionate, I'm like, you know what, man,
Nah.
you're not gonna listen to me. You're not listening to me in the first place anymore. So go live your life, experience, got experience, and then we'll talk after you're done.
To after you're done.
Talk after you.
What if he was
You're done.
raped and murdered, and then there was no talking after you were done?
Well,
You're
I'd be
like, I
like, yo,
could have
dude.
saved him.
I
No.
would like never
Kingston
talk on
Kingston doesn't reflect at all like that.
I don't reflect about people at all, dude. I've
He forgets.
wronged so
He forgets
many.
the previous day. The second the next day begins. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he wakes
sure.
up and he's
I
like,
just
fuck.
reset.
Can't wait to get Raising Cane's. And
He's
that's
constantly every day is a new game plus for Kingston.
it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Like I go to bed, I say some weird sequence of letters, and I wake up the next day like, this is pretty good.
You wake up prestiged.
Like, nice.
I've seen your fucking your schedule. It's wake up, piss, Raising Cane's, podcast, Raising Cane's, piss,
Sleep, Raising Cane's, wake up.
Wake up, piss, get out of bed, Raising Cane's. The idea of somebody pissing in their bed is still so funny to me, dude.
You just wake up
It's so funny.
so relaxed and they just start pissing.
His white mattress looks like fucking SpongeBob SquarePants when he wakes up.
Because of all the fucking
Fucking
acid
crazy.
and piss.
There's literal holes in it from all the acidity. What are you drinking? It's just, oh man, what do you mean? Just Raising Cane's at high C. What do you mean? That's it. That's
It's
all I'm
Raising
eating.
Cane's grease and high C, man. You don't drink that.
But don't worry, I take antacids.
You're taking antacids and your piss still looks like that. He's in the bathroom pissing, burning through the fucking porcelain on the toilet.
It's bubble
carving through it.
It bubbles in there, dude. He leaves the bathroom, shuts the lights off, and it sounds like pop rocks.
No, in fact, it's still light in there. That's how fucking high octane his piss is. Right.
Well, yeah, no, I don't know, man. Love is anger. Every time I've been angry about something and I've done something out of anger, I've never regretted it. It's always been like, yeah, I did that appropriately. Like, anger is like less misleading to me anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, being in love is stupid.
It's crazy. I've been so angry I felt possessed by anger, and that shit is terrifying. That's like the most scary experience I've ever had in my life. Like one of the existential moments where I was so angry I was not myself, and that is a horrible feeling.
Yeah, I've never been there.
What happened?
Never want that feeling ever happen again. I think after that,
did somebody tape over your Digimon episode or whatever?
Nah, dude, it was something when I was like younger, involved with my cousin. It happened to my cousin, and I got so mad. I was like, I've never been so angry in my life, and I look back on it, and I was like, I was so angry I could have done something really stupid. Thank God I lived in the suburbs, and I couldn't find anything to do stupid with. But it's just stuff like that. It's just like, yeah.
He would have went over to his house and beat him to death with a deer.
I would have held the deer over my face. So he looks at the door. He's like, "This is a deer." And he see like a body of a deer, and like someone holding it. Then he opened the door, and I start hitting him with it.
I love the idea of somebody strong enough to grab a deer by its legs and swing it with like effective combat, like combat effectiveness.
That would hit you and send you flying in such an insane way. It's such a ridiculous way you would go flying from that.
Dude, you'd be
deer.
flying like you remember that Xbox 360 or that Xbox commercial of like the baby being born and it's like shot into the sky and then it like ages really quickly and then it like lands in a grave.
What?
I swear to God, I'm not even joking.
I don't remember that.
Sounds morbid.
That's the force that I'm imagining. Hold on, Xbox aging commercial.
That
yeah,
sounds morbid as piss.
Yeah, it comes up on YouTube. Yeah, life is short. Xbox 2002. Yo, video game advertisements used to be fucking crazy. I put it in the chat right now.
Yeah, that really makes me want to play Xbox.
Maybe I'm not describing it well, but like this was such a crazy fucking.
This bitch is screaming at the top of her lungs.
Dude,
shoots out a loaf of bread essentially as a kid.
Dude, you have no idea what's.
Hey, it has no penis. What the hell's going on?
Holy shit!
It has no genitals.
That's it's just a baby. There's no gender, no sexual organs in this baby.
Dude, I love.
This is a crazy commercial, dude.
I can't believe you've never seen this, dude. I love this commercial. This commercial was one of the first things I saw where I was like, "What is video games exactly?" because I remember feeling like I had played them, but
life is short. Play more.
Yeah. It's really old. This was like 2002. This was original.
It's crazy that he's like, that's literally the worst life ever. You have no genitals, so you can't even come. You're fucking just shooting through the air in agonizing pain. That motherfucker was like screaming.
The entire time.
Just explodes into the grave.
Just exploding, dude.
That is such a crazy. Wild.
So you live for how long? How long is it to when it first...
thing.
So when it first shoots out, it's probably at like 7 seconds in. And so you literally you live for way less than a minute. That's all.
Yeah. But dude, I love that. I miss like when video game advertising was fucking crazy like this.
This is a pretty interesting.
Like, do you remember? Like, it was this one, and do you remember like the PlayStation baby commercial? Like, there was a lot of baby commercials, weirdly enough. But like, I remember the PS3 in that white room with the floating baby. Do you remember that one?
That sounds familiar.
No, I don't remember it.
Where really? PS3 baby ad. You've never seen this? Hold on, let me. So it's a baby doll, but like here it is. I can't believe you've never seen this, or like you don't remember it. But it was like so much of the advertising back then was just this fucking like almost like it wasn't like horror exactly.
I remember
but it was
this.
like
I remember this.
It was like eerie or like trying to get you to feel like off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something was wrong.
I totally
like-
remember this. Yeah, it's fucking Play Beyond.
Dude, it's so fucking weird. Like I miss this
so
shit.
weird.
$600.
Because now it's it starts levitating at the end.
Play Beyond.
I don't know, man. Now it's like there's really nothing like this anymore.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like new on PlayStation Plus, and it's like, all right, well, cool, I guess.
Somebody showed up into my recommended on YouTube, and they were just playing Parasite Eve. And
Oh wow,
yeah, like they have no.
that's a deep cut.
Right? And it was just some unknown person. My recommended is full of like people starting out, and then just kind of it just gives me it's actually kind of interesting. I think it's pretty cool, and it just made me miss the old PlayStation, the opening, just the turning on the console.
Oh, dude, yeah, the PS1's the PS1 opening sound is fucking. I think. I'm sure it's probably nostalgia, obviously, but like I also think like there's an element of objectivity to it where it's like that is just a cool fucking sound.
There's nothing out of everything that has existed, every console that's existed, nothing's come close to it, in my opinion.
What is it start? The starting of the PS1 is it's like
There's no way to. I don't think there's a way to really do it with your fucking mouth.
It's just like those notes. And then the little
I
twinkly,
remember it now.
The
Yeah, I
twinkle,
remember it now.
like when, and then if your disc is fucked up and never makes it past that, it doesn't get to.
Yeah, it doesn't do the. It doesn't do the second sound. But
Yeah.
that second sound was like.
Yeah.
Like the fucking like, dude, I loved it so much.
It
Like,
felt so
and to be
good.
fair, a lot of those like PS1, PS2, original Xbox, even
PS2. I fucking
Even-
hated that shit.
I
So
hated that.
loud.
Dude,
I liked it, but I liked it the
It was
least
loud as
probably
fuck.
of that generation. I liked it the least because it's just kind of it was like ethereal and kind of like eh.
oh yeah.
But like the Xbox had like bubbly like lava lamp alien sounds and it was fucking dope.
That was kinda
and-
cool. I like that.
Like it's
I
like
think-
dollar jelly
I think-
sounds.
Yeah, and the GameCube with the
The GameCube
stupid
got the
little.
best one out of that era. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The GameCube was iconic. It was.
I don't know.
It was,
I don't know if it was
like,
the best one.
It was
gay.
between those three. I think it was definitely the best.
I think it was like the
one.
gayest one.
That was so cool. It was so cool.
There's
That
a lot
was
of nice
so
memes,
cool.
though. I will say,
It's
like,
good.
at the
It's
end-
good. It's 100%. It's 100% good. But
memes?
the memes of that are pretty good. Like
I was big on the Xbox one because it just sounded so. It sounded like an alien computer, and it sounded every time I turned the original Xbox on, I felt like I was operating technology that I really should be operating, and it was a really fucking cool feeling.
That's true.
But that entire generation, PS1 up until like 360 might be the last one that I thought was, and that was kind of like okay, like in the beginning, like
It was all right.
it was fine.
Yeah.
it was definitely
What
better
was the
than
360 again?
the 360. I mean, you can look it up; it changed a lot, but like the original 360 was fun. It was like less cool than like the PS2, GameCube, original Xbox, and definitely way less than the PS1. But it was still something. The PS3 sucked, and then PS4 and Xbox One sucked, and PS5 and Series X suck. It's like they never really. I don't know, man. The PS1's still supreme in my opinion. That shit was fucking. The Game Boy's up there too, honestly, even though it's like super simple.
yeah,
But,
agreed.
Ding.
Agreed.
It's a nice one. I like that one.
That's a good one.
But fuck, man, that the original PS1 sound, I could listen to that sound forever, probably.
Yeah. All right, let's bring this on home. I gotta go.
All right, let's bring it on home. Let's bring it
Run
on
over
home.
my wife.
While I bring it home, I'll send this trailer to you guys. This was a 360 commercial for the launch. It's such a different time. Look at this. This is crazy. I bet this wouldn't even be allowed to do today. I bet. Even though it's super simple. But I'm going to read the names now. Patreon. I fucking closed the Patreon window, goddammit.
Well, no, you just
Where is
they're
it?
not going to change, brother. Just
Yeah, but like we already had like we had like such a big conversation. Do you want? I'll just read.
I see.
I'll read.
okay.
We'll read it separately.
Okay.
We'll read it. I'll record it later. I got to do like a thing for Sacred tonight anyway. So I'll
Okay.
just record it after I do that. But did you click on this trailer?
Understandable. Okay.
This is
Because
insane.
it's fucking. It's nuts. It's just a bunch of people in like a city street in like a shopping mall pretending to shoot the fuck out of each other.
Is it finger guns?
Yeah, dude, I love this fucking ad. It was banned.
Why
This
the
is a
fuck was
banned
this
ad.
bad?
Because it was like you're encouraging real world violence.
Yeah, with finger gun. That's so stupid. Why are we so dumb? Because this is cool as shit.
I loved it. The one at the end, the thing at the end really gets me. I love it.
This guy's like,
he's like,
wait, I'm on a phone call. Hold on.
1 second.
All right, now it
and his head
delayed
blows
fucking
up. His
shot.
head erupts afterwards.
That's great.
Yeah. Dude, it's awesome. I miss this shit, dude. Like, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, that's cool
I miss
shit.
back
What about
when
you?
everything wasn't political. Like I don't know, man. Like I just in this weird bubble in between where like
Shut up! I gotta go. Shut up!
Yeah, we gotta go. Bye. Shut up.
shit matters.
Shut up.
It
Shut up. Nobody
matters.
cares
No.
about you. Nobody cares about you. Weirdo. Fucking go buy Raising Canes and jerk off.
You fucking asshole.